Why hello everyone, and welcome to the first ever Ultimate Paper Battle Direct. I know, as this is the first ever one that I am doing, it may seem off at first, but believe me, it's going to be something new that will be hype. So I'm very excited to share with you guys the seasons that I will reveal to you in this Direct. Within 2 years of this officially becoming the real deal and a real series of mine, I think it's time to show you some seasons to cover with you all at this very moment. And what you will be expecting is that I will be showing you seasons 7 to 15, and trust me, you will be hooked in your seats. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the seasons that I will be presenting to you at this very moment. As some quick notes before we begin, I would just like to let you guys know that I had some other people come to me with this Direct for some help. So I would really appreciate it if you would give them the support they deserve for making this thing work out, especially. This could not have been done without them. And also, some picks by people may be replaced over time once the future comes around. So most of these seasons are good as they are, but some might change depending where it goes. So, but still, all these seasons that will be shown, it will be mostly official. But that is a little change to keep in the future. So, without further ado, I think it's time for us to start. So let's begin by introducing the first season we got for you today. Alright, so for our first season, known as Season 7, you guys probably know what this season is probably called because back in Island Homecoming, we basically revealed the cast plus its name. So it's pretty much self-explanatory for you to see what the season is. So right here, we have Ultimate Paper Battle, Whispers of the Wild. Now, here's the thing. Whispers of the Wild is going to be pretty unique for you to experience because this season is going to be based on a whole new setting. That's right, it won't be on your usual island, but it will be in the literal wild. So basically, the forest. So yeah, I think this season will be a fun one to explore in its various ways. So, without that out of the way, let's begin with introducing the cast, shall we? So, we have 32 newcomers participating this season, and for our first one, he is one heck of a favorite of mine, and I would like to give him a chance. This person, we got Queso. Now personally, Queso is literally my favorite Twitch streamer, if I literally have to be honest with you. But I really want to see how he can do in this season. I mean, knowing his funny tactics and whole personality and stuff, will he be able to stand up for himself within this game? Well, you have the opportunity to find out. Next up, this is an unexpected pick, but believe me, I wanted to make things a little fun around here. We got Jake from State Farm. I know, it's kind of crazy. Why is Jake in this season? Well, we need a unique batch, and Jake might make it a little tad interesting. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. So will he be able to carry the State Farm name towards? Well, let's see if he can. Next up, we got Richter. Now, Richter's a unique pick. I mean, he can go a little bit in tad different ways if you think about it. Knowing for him being very experienced, that gives him a tad advantage, so he might have a severe chance at taking home the million. But will he really be able to stand against the rest on his ground? Well, we'll have to find out. Next up, we have Raymu. Raymu from Tuhu. Now, Reimu is one of a unique factors for this cast. I feel like she might have some things going in her own way. And personally, I only put Reimu in the season to see how she can really do within this whole factor of a cast. So, will Reimu be able to surpass the rest? Well, that is one thing that we should wait for. Now, coming right up next, we have Luis Serra from Resident Evil. Now, this guy is going to be one hell of a person to keep in this season. I mean, he is going to be a lot of fun, if I have to say so myself. And I can't wait to see what Luis does, because he is a really unique character to have in a season like this. So, can Luis be able to make his way through with his own addicting voice or tactics? Well, that will be found out soon. Next up, we got someone that's socially awkward, but still very intelligent in the slightest. We have Regan Ridley. Now, despite her being very awkward, she is really a person that can basically have the right to stand up for herself. With her own, technology and basically all of her inventions, that could pretty much give her the chance that she needs to rock this competition. But her social game might not be the best. So, will this actually work out for Regan? Well, let's hope she does, because she might have to turn that around at some point. Now, coming up right up next, we have Chrome. Now, from the Fire Emblem series, it's great to have a Fire Emblem rep here with us. And I decided, Chrome, why not? I mean, it's a unique pick out of the franchise, so I decided maybe Chrome can actually have the spotlight he deserves. So, will Chrome be able to win this season with his own fierce and confident way? Let's find out. Now, right up next, we got a unique person, and I believe they might have a chance. Maybe, maybe not. But while they played their own personal game, we have Spencer Lawrence from Dispenser Camp. This is our first Dispenser Camp rep, and I decided on Spencer. Spencer, in his season, was very careful and playing it dirty. So, with that, I feel like he should have his very own chance at winning, or joining the season. But, and the question is, can Spencer actually win it all? Well, it's a tough call, but we'll have to find out. Now, next up, we have someone that I also very appreciate, Rebecca from Cyberpunk Edgerunners. Now, this girl is on a whole different level. Rebecca can go either crazy or however you expect her to be, but she is fierce to one different level. And Rebecca can really much take out you in an instant, but cannot actually be able to infect her in this game. Well, Rebecca might have a chance. Maybe she will, maybe she won't. But let's see what she can do. Now, right up next, we got Hihei. Hihei was another pick that I really considered, because Hihei is a unique character, and I really thought, maybe this can be a great addition to the cast. Because for what I wanted to do is to make this cast very suspenseful, because even despite the wild theme, it really adds on to the touch. So will Hihei make sure that he'll get on top? Well, we're about to find out. Next, we got CJ from Grand Theft Auto. Now, CJ is also a unique pick, and because I've been getting into GTA lately, maybe CJ will be a good pick for this. So, will CJ be able to go around these people like he does on the block? Well, let's see. Next, we got Juri Han from Street Fighter. Juri, I think she is a also unique asset to this cast, and despite her being from the Street Fighter series, I thought maybe we could do something to spice things up a notch. So, here's Juri. Will she be able to pass everyone else? Well, we'll find out. Next, we got Hanako. Hanako is a very cool guy. And by what I mean by that, he is a really also good addition to this cast. With his all ghostly wishes, can this guy be able to be mischievous and sneaky against the rest? Well, that will be found out soon enough if he can take control on that, or not. Next, we got Tifa Lockhart. Now, despite Cloud appearing in the latest season, on Homecoming, I thought maybe Tifa can come up right after him. And personally, I think Tifa deserves the spotlight she needs to see if she can really spice the game up. So, will Tifa be able to take the win? Let's find out. Next, we got Sid from Shadows in the Eminence. Now, Sid, you guys may not know him if you do, but Sid is one heck of a character. And what I mean by heck, he's a lot of fun and a little bit down to the secret. So, will Sid be able to come on top of the rest? Well, we're about to find out. Next, we got someone that is also unexpected to this cast, pretty much like Jake, but who cares? We got Officer Earl from the Cloudy and the Chance of Meatballs. Now, why Earl? Earl, I feel like he has the tough leadership that he can give to his peers. And I thought that could be really helpful to the addition of this cast because wild, all that shenanigans, but hey, he really knows how to take his job seriously. But can he take this game a whole lot of notches? Well, we'll see. Next up, we got Kasane Tito from Vocaloid. Tito is a very lovable character, and when I mean by lovable, I mean it. Tito is very great in my opinion, and I decided to give her a shot at this, specifically in this season, because, you know, giving the chance of what she needs, I feel like maybe this could be a season that could make her feel welcome, if you know what I mean. So, will Tito manage to get around the rest? We'll see. Next up, we have Ace Attorney rep. We have Miles Edgeworth. Miles is probably the best lawyer there is. One of the best, I should say. And knowing Miles, he could probably get his way around however he wants. And that is a total advantage to his certain part. Will Miles be able to make sure that he can succeed? Let's see. Next up, we have Philip J. Fry from Futurama. Fry is a silly guy that pretty much likes to have fun, but at sometimes he can be dumb. And hey, he's all in for the fun, I could tell you that. But can Fry make sure that his game will go the way he wants it to, without him knowing, or he will actually spot it? Let's see if he can. Next up, Another character that I appreciate and love, and a character that I really care about, we have the Palm Top Tiger herself, Taiga Aisaka. Taiga is a character that I, like I recently stated, appreciate and love. And knowing Taiga, she can be fierce and she can be real competitive, but on the bright side, she can be a little bit lighthearted when it comes to situations. So, can Taiga really make sure that her game goes in the right direction? Let's hope so. Next, we got Wolf. Wolf is also a person that fits in the cast. And Wolf, I feel like he might do severely tightening within everyone else around him. So, will Wolf do good? Or can he make sure that he will not let anyone stand in his path? Next, we got another Pokemon rep. Lucario. Lucario is a unique character from the Pokemon franchise that I wanted to consider adding to here. And why not? Lucario is pretty much a unique character, so I thought, why not? So, can Lucario manage to be everyone else in his own game? Let's see. Next, we got someone from The Last of Us. The girl and the brave survivor. We have Ellie Williams. For the survivalist that she is, she actually can have a big chance at this. Because knowing how she is, she can actually pretty much survive the literal wild. So she might actually have an advantage at this. But the real question is, can she beat everyone else though? Well, let's hope on that. Next up, we have Knuckles the Agenda. The one you know, and the one we all love. Now, will he be able to break his way through everyone else? Well, knowing Knuckles, he doesn't let anyone stand in his way. And he pretty much knows that he wants to do everything for himself, especially. So, how will it go for him? We'll see. Next up, we got Cosmo from Dandy's World. First Dandy's World rep, and it's Cosmo? Well, Cosmo is a very unique character, if I have to say so myself. Even though I made him in Dandy's World, Cosmo can be a little tad shy when it comes to social interactions. But he loves to bake, that's for sure. But the real question is, can he actually make sure that he can get all the social interactions that he can possibly get and actually manage to make some social interactions along the way? Let's hope the best for him. Next up, we got the GOAT, Scott Pilgrim. Now, this guy can be a little bit goofy and a little bit tad distracted, but he is the video game guy himself, and he likes to rock. And he has beaten multiple evil exes before, so that might be a good thing for him, but not related to the game. So, can Scott not able to fumble within this competition and actually be able to take home the money? Let's hope. Next up, we got King DDD. King DDD, he is a unique character added to here as well, like I said to most. But I don't got much to say about King DDD. I mean, I wanted to feel like that he can feel like he's got it for himself. And this season is pretty much being alone, I guess. So, will King DDD actually be able to make sure that he'll get far? Let's see. Next up, another Nintendo-related character, Olimar from the Pikmin franchise. As a Pikmin lover, I had to put Olimar in a season at some point, and I feel like the season fit him. I mean, he has done multiple adventures in around places like this, if you can say that. so this might actually be well known to him. So, will Olimar make sure that he can navigate his way through? Let's see. Next up, another Nintendo-related character. It's gonna get used to saying that, but who cares? We got Ashley from WarioWare. Now, this Switch can go anywhere, but even though that she can be a little bit mischievous here and there, can she be able to beat the rest of the competition, though? That's the question. Well, you'll have to see eventually. Next up, we have our second inanimate object rep here. We have Tomodachi Life. Now, Tomodachi Life, as known as the Season 1 champ of inanimate objects, he might have some experience at this, but the little tad problem is he's known to be a little bit timid and shy, but he is not letting anything back down. He still tries no matter what, and he does not let anything go, as long as he gives it his best shot. But knowing his size, can he make sure that he gets through everyone else within the blink of an eye? Let's see if Tomodachi can make that happen. Our second to last person, we have Cottage Cream Cookie from Cookie Run Kingdom. Our first Cookie Run Kingdom rep. Great. And now, Cookie Run Kingdom is a great game, as for most some. And Cottage Cream Cookie was a unique character to add to this season. I mean, he's known for his own ways, and that can be a little great addition to this game. So, will Cottage Cream Cookie be able to beat everyone else? Let's see. And for our last person for this season, we have Kim Jun-hee from Squid Game. Kim, she is very kind, and she is pretty much silent most of the time, but she is still lovable to most. And she has participated in somewhat games like this before. Heard that one before? She has pretty much went through a lot, but hey, this game is a lot more roam around free instead of being around pinned guards most of the time, and to not suffer from her husband, I guess. So, can Kim have a better game with like this? Let's hope so, because she does deserve better. And there you have it. This is our full Whispers of the Wild cast. This cast will not change because this cast is officially confirmed and locked in. So none of these guys will change, and they will all stay the same. Do you guys like this cast? Because I personally do. This is one of my favorite casts, and I'm so excited to start this season anytime soon. And you guys will be seeing it soon, really enough. Trust me, it's on its works. But with that out of the way, it's time for us to proceed on to the next season. Alright, now we're on to our 8th season of Ultimate Paper Battle. Now, this could be a little bit of a stretch for how this season is themed, but I feel like this will be a lovable theme towards the audience that I possibly have. It could be not, but it's an interesting concept to go around. Here, for our 8th season, we have Ultimate Paper Battle, Echoes of Paradise. Now, this season is really interesting to think about since I wanted to have a little fun with the Paradise in the title. Since I wanted this season to be like, not just on the island, but like at a resort, pretty much. So, with that explanation out of the way, we have 40 contestants, a little bit mix of little veterans and mostly newcomers. So, let's get to the cast, shall we? So, for our first contestant for Echoes of Paradise, we have Zoe from K-Pop Demon Hunters. Now, she's the only K-Pop Demon Hunter rep so far in this season, and the first to be in UBP ever. So, I'm glad I put her in the season since I love Zoe's character, and I want to see how she does. Will her social personality get through everyone else? Let's see. Next up, we have Harley Quinn. This chaotic girl might go a little bit out of her way to dominate this competition. But the question is, will she be able to win this season without getting too out of hand? Let's find out. Next up, we have Stella. Now, Stella, I wanted to put her in this season because, well, it is great to have some Hattereen's OCs added to the mix, and I felt like Stella was a perfect addition in this case, so why not give her the chance of the well-doing to be in the season? Will she dominate? Let's see. But let's add a unique addition alongside Stella. We have her creator herself, Hatterene. Isn't that quite of a shocker, huh? Hatterene is here with her own creation, Stella, to see if she can dominate the competition as well. Will she slay against the rest and dominate? Well, with her knowledge, let's see if she can. Next up on the list, we have our next inanimate object rep, Unobox. Unobox is not that well known. He was in 2 seasons of IO, and as farthest he ever got was top 10. So I can't really say much, but him having the knowledge of the doubt. So can Unobox manage to dominate this competition? Let's see if he can. Next up, we have our second ace attorney rep, Phoenix Wright. Now, Phoenix has a lot of knowledge that can come in handy towards him with a lot of his court cases. But will this help him get through this competition like a breeze? Let's see. Next up, we have Naruto. It's about time that we had him in this season. Now, he was supposed to be in the original World Tour, but he got scrapped, unfortunately. So I decided to put him in here to give him an actual chance. And besides, he's a GOAT, so we need an OG anime GOAT somewhere. And here he is. Will he get through this competition? Let's see. Next up on the list, we have Ike from Fire Emblem. Will this warrior manage to get through everyone else just how he will expect it? Let's see if he can. Next up, we have Mulaney from Genshin Impact. Now, this was an interesting pick when it came to the Genshin Impact reps. And Mulaney stuck out in my eye, so I felt like she would be a great fit within this suitable cast. Will she be able to get around? Let's see. Next up, we have Shulk. Now, this is Shulk's second season, as he is our first veteran introduced so far. Now, Shulk, after getting badly eliminated in Island Homecoming, is back for a second chance. But can Shulk really get through? Let's see if he can actually do it without getting manipulated. Next up, we got N from Pokemon. Will he be able to make sure that this game could be potentially his? Let's see if he can. Next up, we have someone that was previously from last season, already in this season. So this might not be official, but we'll find out for sure. We have Hanako. Now Hanako, as he was previously from Whispers of the Wild, might have a chance of second chance right here, right now. But the real question is, can he actually get through? Let's see. Next up, we have another returnee from previously seen from Veterans vs. Newcomers. We have Flandre Scarlet. Now, she was pretty much a little villain back then, but she was an early boot, unfortunately. But this is her second chance to shine for real. Will she be able to actually let herself stand out? Let's see if she can. Next up, another person last seen from Veterans vs. Newcomers as well. We have Goku. Now, well, since we have Naruto and Goku, this might actually be an interesting season, because we will not expect the interaction these two have. But will Goku manage to do better than his previous season? Let's see if he can. Next up, we have Movie Sonic. The last time we seen him was in Revenge of the Island, and now he's back here to actually do good with no distractions. Will he actually speed around the competition and actually stay on focus? Well, I hope so. Next up, we cannot have Movie Sonic without Movie Shadow. See what I did there? You really thought I was going to say Movie Tails, but Movie Shadow is here because, well, this could be interesting between him and Movie Sonic, as you could have told. But will Movie Shadow actually be able to dominate? Let's see if he can. Next up, we have Gambit from X-Men. Gambit is a unique and lovable character that has been seen recently within this community, and I thought I should give him a chance so that he will be recognized more. Will Gambit be able to dominate? Let's see if he can. Next up, we have Asushi from Bungo Stray Dogs. Now Asushi is a likable character in my opinion, but the real question is, can Asushi be able to do well in this competition? Let's see if he can. Next up, we have the ultimate traditional dancer. We have Hyoko Seonji. Now, Hyoko may not be the brightest or just the plain bitchiest, but she's still an enjoyable player to come across. But the real question is, can Hyoko do well? Let's see. Coming right up next, we have a Toradora rep from previous season, and now in this season, we have my GOAT, Ryuji Takasu. I honestly love Ryuji, and right after I put Taiga in Whispers of the Wild, I had to give Ryuji a chance as well. Will he have his chance to shine and actually do well if Taiga can? Let's see. Next up, we have a returnee from Island Homecoming as well. We have Yamato. Now Yamato, I would say he got pretty done dirty right after his elimination, as he was earlier than expected. But now this is his real time to shine with the storyline he deserves. Will he actually make sure that this game will be his one? Let's see. Next up, we have Bender from Futurama. Bender is a funny character and quite interesting to say the least. And with him in the season, we're gonna have a lot of funny moments, for how I can see it. Now, will Bender be the one to succeed or actually try to get far? Well, let's see about that. Next up, we have Law. Now, Law, he is certainly a great addition to this cast, as One Piece reps are pretty unique when it comes to additions like these. And Law really stood out to me, so giving him the benefit of the doubt to be in this season was a really good call for me. So, will Waterlaw manage to make sure that he can do well? Let's see. Next up, we have Lucy from Cyberpunk Edge Runners. Now, just like from previous seasons, I wanted to give Lucy a chance because right after Rebecca came alongside in Whispers of the Wild, Lucy might actually have the chance that she deserves to get her deserved spotlight. Will she manage to do well? Let's see. Next up, we have Cece from Code Geass. Cece may be an in-between character to some, maybe not, maybe so. But Cece is a unique factor of a character that could be a great addition to the season. But will she manage to do well is the question. We'll find out. Next up, we have Reagan Arataka from Mob 100. Now Reagan, he is certainly an interesting pick as well against the rest. And I thought Let's see how this one goes. So, as he might be well known as a fan favorite to some, will he actually be able to come on top against the rest of the contestants? Let's see if he can. Next up, from Kid Icarus, we have Veridity. Now, Veridity is one tough cookie, but as she is extremely well known to hating humans, will she actually be able to survive along with this hatred? Let's see. Next up, we have the critic himself, Gordon Ramsay. Now, knowing Gordon, he may come off as serious and quite strict, but he is ready to dominate this game as the way he wants it to, and he is not backing down. Will Gordon be able to stand on top against the rest? Let's see if he can. Next up, we have Mami Tomo. Now, Mami was an interesting pick as well, and I felt like this could be one certain great addition to the cast, knowing Mami. So, will Mami be able to dominate this game within the rest? Let's see. Coming right up next, we have Misa Amain from Death Note. Will Misa be able to make sure that this game could be not as tough as it seems like for her? Well, we're gonna find out. Next up, we have Invincible himself, the one and only Mark Grayson. Now, Mark has been through a lot, and seeing as how his father competed in Island Homecoming, maybe this could give him a little bit of knowledge. But we'll see how Mark can really do in this competition based on for what he thinks with his straight mind. Will Mark do well? Let's see. Next up is an interesting one, but you'll see why in a minute. We have Emmy Carls. You might be wondering, who is this? I don't even know who this is. Hold on. You will see why within the next character. Emmy is a very mischievous girl and pretty much plays a lot within her friends. She likes to be very, playful against her friends, but that isn't going to stop her from actually doing well. Will Emmy be able to dominate? Well, we'll see. Next up, her friend is coming into play. Well, friend or, sort of friend. It's kind of hard to explain, but we could still determine it as a friend. We have Colton Gustafson. That's right, Colton is back from season 1 to this season to actually stand out for himself. Right after being unfairly eliminated back, it's finally time we see him come back. And now with Emmy by his side, he might actually have some company and actually have some great vote advantages alongside him. But let's hope he doesn't get teased too much or get asked for snacks, if you know what I mean. But can Colton actually do better than how he did? I hope so. Next up, we have another friend of his coming into play. Kind of like the Three Musketeers, if you want to call it, but we got Jaylee Turkey. Jaylee is the more popular one out of the three, as she is very well known when it comes to, school, as these three are pretty much in this certain situation. Now, Jaylee loves to get snacks out of Colton, and that may affect him, but she also loves to tease as well. So, Colton may not have a fun time when it comes to this season with these two around. But Jaylee is here to win it. And will Jaylee manage to make sure that this game will be as fun as it is? Or as how it's said? Let's see. Next up, we have the Garbage Man himself, Garrett the Garbage Man Garrison, from the Minecraft movie. Garrett might be clueless at times, but he's still determined to make things interesting. In his case, I should say, but Garrett might not be the brightest bulb, but he still can be tough, if you want to call that. Will Garrett actually be able to win or actually lock in? Let's see. Next up, a food fantasy rep. Interesting, right? We have Gingerbread. Most people might not know who this is, since the food fantasy rep you were probably thinking of was Milk, right? Well, this is where you're wrong. Gingerbread is a very sweet and pretty mischievous type, and this is her first introduction, so let's see if she's actually likable in this case. Will Gingerbread do well? Let's see. Next up, an OC from somewhere, or from a well-known person I know, we have CYS Image, or more well-known as Congratulations You Suck Image. CYS Image is owned by Evan, and CYS Image is a very strategic player when it comes to this stuff, and I thought that maybe CYS could actually be well more stick out when it comes to paper shows like this. So I'm willing to give CYS a chance and see if he can beat everyone else in his own way. Will CYS actually dominate? Let's see if he can. Next up, we have Mai Shinua from Street Fighter. Mai is a very unique character, I should say, and she is pretty, well, I don't know if she's well-liked or well-not, but Mai is definitely an interesting factor of a character that is coming into play in this season. But the real question is, will she do good? Let's see. Coming right up next, this guy hasn't been here since Season 2. Shocker. But he's here back to explore the place. We have Dipper Pines from Gravity Falls. Dipper got, let's say he made it to top 10 within his last season and pretty much almost made top 5, but he did not make that mark. So he probably knows how to play the game very well. But against the rest of this cast, can he actually do that again? Let's see. And last but not least, we have also not seen this guy since Season 1, but he's back here again. We have Charlie Brown. Charlie Brown, from his last season, from trying to cheat the votes, was kind of hilarious of a concept, considering that he's very young in age. But the fact that he had the audacity to do that was pretty dang funny. But with Charlie getting 5th place last season, this is his 2nd season now, and with a tough crowd like this, it might not go well for Charlie, because with everyone else standing in the way, this might not end up well for him. So, will Charlie be able to do well like he did in his first season? Let's see. And there you have it. This is our full cast for Echoes of Paradise. Now this cast is fully locked in, just like Whispers of the Wild. Well, maybe everyone except for Hanako at the moment, since I'm not really sure if we should bring back a person that was literally just from last season. Not sure yet, but this cast is indeed locked in for now. This cast has a very unique variety. I hope you guys like this, because this is probably my favorite season so far to probably do at the moment, even though I'm not on the season yet. But it will be a joyful concept. Trust me, it will be a knock in the park. But hope you guys like this season for how it looks so far. Well, I think that's enough of me talking again. You're probably getting tired of my voice. Let's get to someone else, shall we? Go ahead, Trash.
Hello, viewers. It is me, Trash, or as you may know me as Trashy Paper Plus shows on YouTube. That's right, I'm here. So yeah, now it's time to announce the 9th season of Ultimate Paper Battle. This season's format may be recognizable to most, but it has a different catch to it. Introducing this duo season, this is Ultimate Paper Battle, the World Race. Now in this season, we have 18 duos racing against one another around the world to determine who will be on top. So let's see our duos that will be racing this season, shall we? So, for our first duo, we got Maka Albarn and Soul Eater Evans from Soul Eater. Will these coordinated partners be able to surpass the other duos competing? I guess we'll have to see in the season. Next up, we got the bros from Bell for Dream Island, Pen and Eraser. Without them splitting up this time, will they be able to make sure this game goes their own way? We'll see. Next up, our warrior duo from Fire Emblem, we have Roy and Mark. Will they be able to get through the game like it's nothing? Guess we'll have to see for ourselves. Next up, we have Genshin Impact reps Zhongli and Child coming into the competition. Will these business partners work their way up in this game? We will see. Next up, we got our lovable duo from Alien Stage, Mizzy and Sula. Will our singing duo make sure this game is theirs in their abilities, with their abilities? Let's see. Now next up, we've got an interesting duo. From the Danganronpa fan game, Danganronpa Another, we have Satsuki Iranami and Haruhiko Kobashikawa. Will the clown and the pilot couple make sure to rise together with one another? We'll see. Next up, we got our science buddies, Senko and Chrome. With the power of science, can they win this competition with their intelligence? I guess we'll have to see. Next up, we have our lucky couple, Scott Pilgrim and Ramona Flowers from Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. With them meeting by coincidence, can this couple hold a grudge against the rest? Let's see. Now, we have the Anarchy Sisters, known as Panty and Stocking. Will our Angel Sisters get through everyone else without them least expecting? We'll find out soon enough. Next, we have the brothers, Cuphead and Mugman. Will the Cup brothers manage to keep their streaks as one of the veteran duos in the game? I guess we'll have to see if they get around the rest. Next up, from the newest season of Total Drama Island, we have our favorite mischievous villainous duo, MK and Julia. Will these two cheat their way and make more drama with their techniques? I guess we'll have to see if it's possible for them. Now, another Fire Emblem duo, we have Corin and Camilla. Will the known adopted duo stand on the ground within this competition? Let's see if they can hold up in the races. Next up, coming back after a while for one of them, we got a bit of a problematic duo, but whatever. It is SMG3 and SMG4. After Season 2, SMG3 is finally back in the show, but will his duo actually get along, or will they cost themselves in the end? Let's hope so. Next up, we got a fan favorite duo. We have Rena and Razor. Will they keep themselves at a smooth pace with the rest and make sure that they have this in the bag? We'll see. Next up, we have another band duo. We have Akario C and Kit. With them having a very strong bond, can they make sure the race will be won in their experience? We'll see as the season falls. Next up, from the Smiling Friends series, we have Pim and Charlie. Will these two best friends manage to get around with their silliness? We'll see. Now, we got one of the most known duos out there in the public eye and the public culture. They haven't competed yet, but they're finally here now. We have the Super Mario Brothers with Mario and Luigi. Can they jump around and the competition and see if they succeed in the end? We'll see if they have what it takes later on. And finally, From the One Piece franchise, coming from the ships of the sea, we have Monk D. Garp and Goldie Roger. Can they navigate the competition in a breeze? We'll have to see for ourselves. And there you have it. They're all the duos that have been selected for this season. The World Ranks. Very fun. All the picks have been locked in. Some may change depending on results of veterans and stuff, but time will tell in that moment. So yeah, my work here is done, so let's go back to Lightning to announce season numero 10. Also subscribe to me, I have cool content, you better. Just kidding, but it would be appreciated, yeah. Okay, bye-bye.
Thank you, Trash. Now it's time for us to introduce the 10th season. Now, this season is probably going to be the best of the best, because if you know what I'm referring to, it leads to a certain theme. And this theme is going to be one that's going to lead to multiple, let's just say, veterans. This season will be Ultimate Paper Battle All-Stars. That's right, baby. We're having an all-star season for the 10th season. I know, it's going to be very great. So for this all-star season, we're going to bring back 5 people from each season from Gen 1. So, season 1 will have 5, and then the rest will also have 5. So, without further ado, let's get to our cast. Remember, this cast is not fully finished, obviously, because we only went through 6 seasons, so there will only be 30 set. So, let's get to our Season 1 side first. For our first Season 1 All-Star, we have our first ever champ, Movie Toad. Now, it may surprise you still that he is our first ever winner, but still, he still had a great social game. But now that he's going into All-Stars, can you really make sure that this game will be the tight adventure that he needs? Well, let's see if he can do that. Coming right up next, we have our Season 1 runner-up, Cuphead. Now, Cuphead was also an extraordinary player, even though him plus Movie Toad teamed up just to be in the finale together. Even though that was a whole other coincidence, he's still going to be in our All-Star season for how he played. But the real question is, can Cuphead actually make sure that he won't get early boot like he did the last season he played? That interesting newcomers. Well, let's see if he can actually accomplish that without messing anything up. Next up, we have a very unique one, I should say the least, but he still had a better game than anyone else. We have Junior. Junior, also known as the bratty, mischievous kid, is here to participate in our All-Star season. Now you might be wondering, why Junior? Well, he eventually beat an alliance between Colton and MK, which caused Colton's elimination, but also MK's elimination when teaming up with him and SMG3. That pretty much led him to be in our All-Star season, but also for the way that he had strategic thinking against the rest. So this is how he's here. But can Junior actually make sure that he won't freak out or just be annoying in general? Let's hope so. Coming right up next, we have our certain 4th placer. We have Movie Luigi. Now, Movie Luigi alongside Movie Toad is a great addition to this all-star cast. Movie Luigi was a good influence as he really worked off not only in this season, but also in Season 2. But we're making him represent Season 1 because even though he did play better in the next season over, he still had a great redemption in Season 2. But Movie Luigi is here to make sure that he can run up to the name of the Mario Brothers. Will Movie Luigi make sure that he can win for his brother? Let's see. And for our last person for the Season 1 side, this one was pretty surprising when I first picked this one out, but who cares? We have MK. Now, MK is here because not only she's very sneaky and loves to mess around, but she also had a great alliance with Colton. Even despite that, she still had some great strategic thinking, even though she pretty much got teamed up on for elimination. Still, yeah, that may not sound like all-star material, but she still did one of the very best. So, will MK be able to sneak up against the rest and play tricks on them? Well, let's hope she can do so. Alright, now it's time to introduce the Season 2 side. For our first Season 2 All-Star, we have our second season winner, of course, Steven. Now, Steven is a good winner, if I have to say so myself, and Steven is here to see if he can win it all again. Even though he didn't do so in BVN, maybe he can do it this time. Even with his good old knowledge and strength, if you can call it. Let's see if he can actually make sure that this is game. Next up, we have our Season 2 runner-up, Izuka Midoriya, also known as Deku. Now, Deku would have been a good winner, but a runner-up is a good way to put it in those words as well. Even though so, him plus Steven had a little bit of rivalry in BVN, so this could be a good addition to All-Stars if you think about it. So, will this rivalry continue on, and will Deku manage to make sure that he can have a good game? Let's see. Next up, we have Tanjiro, known as our fourth placer for this season. Now, I would have preferred Tanjiro in the finale with Deku and Steven, but he slightly got cut off last second, and hey, Tanjiro still played a magnificent game. So that's why he's here to participate in All-Stars and make sure that it's going to be worth his time. So, will Tanjiro make sure that this competition will be his? Let's find out. Next up, we have Tatsumaki. Despite Tatsumaki already being in the finale, seasons right after this, Tatsumaki's going to represent Season 2 for the more variety of this cast, since why not? And Tatsumaki was a pretty strategic player, and actually used her mind wisely against the rest, which was good in her case. So, will Tatsumaki make sure that this game can possibly not be a tight stretch than she thinks? Let's find out. And last but not least on the Season 2 side, a pretty surprising pick, if I have to say so myself, we have Lincoln Loud. Yes, you heard me correct. Lincoln is our last All-Star for Season 2. Lincoln had a great social game, and that pretty much led him to be one of our All-Star candidates, and here he is. Now, Lincoln may have a tough life considering the fact that he has to live with 10 sisters, but hey, this made his game more powerful than any other. Well, not one of the best, but still, this is how he got here. Now, will Lincoln make sure that he cannot get anyone standing in his way? Let's see. And now it's time to move on to our World Tour All-Stars. And for our first, we have, obviously, our Season 3 champ, Wario. Now, Wario is here to dominate and actually win some more gold like he did. You know, the mischievous breed he is. But can he win it again? I'm not sure. But there's always a chance, and you never expect what's coming your way. So let's see if Wario can win it all again. Next up, we have our Season 3 runner-up, Mr. Game & Watch. He was a pretty surprising runner-up, if I have to do say so myself, but he did have a tough time with Wario and trying to beat him, and he unsuccessfully didn't complete that mission. But Mr. Game & Watch did have a great journey, and now he's here to compete yet again to see if he can make that work out in his favor. Will Mr. Game & Watch complete and actually win? Let's find out. Next up, we have our fourth placer for this season. We have Shantae. I meant third placer, whoops. Shantae has gotten third and 4th in her previous 2 seasons, and she will be representing World Tour because like I said with Movie Luigi, we need a little bit more variety within this cast. So Shantae is here to see if she could actually win it all this time and actually play an impressive game like she has done the previous 2 times. Will she finally win it all? Let's see. Next up, we have SpongeBob SquarePants. SpongeBob had a great social game, and I must have to say so myself. With his alliance, he actually kept it calm, and that pretty much led him to take 6th place, and that's pretty impressive. And even though SpongeBob may be a tad annoying, he actually did pretty fine as well, considering the fact that even if he had Patrick in this season with him, he still did fine without him. So will SpongeBob still live up to this name? Let's see if he can. And last but not least, for the World Tour side, we have Morty Smith. Same reason applies to SpongeBob, but for Morty, he did get early boot. But once he rejoined, everything changed because he actually made sure that this game could be his. And he did. He got 7th place, and that was still pretty impressive to the score. And Morty actually did make sure that this game was still good with his social side, and he still made it all work out. So will Morty actually win this season? Let's see. Now time for the Revenge of the Island side. For our first All-Star for Revenge, we have Momo. One of the most surprising winners, no offense, but Momo is here to see if she can win it all again. And known to be quite wise, let's see if Momo can actually keep a good reputation against the rest. Will she? Well, I'm not exactly sure, but let's see if it will work. Next up, we have our Season 4 runner-up, Indeka. Indeka was pretty robbed of her win, considering the fact that she had played the better moves and the better gameplay, but at least she still got pretty close. And now she's here to see if she can win it again. Will this great rock star manage to make sure that she can actually achieve her win without anyone getting in her way? Let's see if she can. For our next candidate, we have another 4th placer, someone that got cut off from the finale. We have Nez. Nez was a pretty great player, if I have to say so myself, and Nez actually kept it cool under the radar, and that shows that that's a true all-star. Now, can Nez make sure that maybe this game will be a little bit tougher than he expects? Let's see. Coming right up next, even though he was robbed, he still played a magnificent game. We have Shadow the Hedgehog. Shadow played it pretty fierce, and he actually kept it calm, and he kept his allies a buck. And of course, doesn't let anyone stand in his way, and he actually kept it really competitive. And that was good for Shadow's case, because here he is. Now, despite him getting eliminated quite unfairly from a tie, at least he is one of our official All-Stars. Can Shadow make sure that this game will be the exact way that he wants it to? Let's see if he can. And for our last, but not least, All-Star for Revenge, we have Greninja. Greninja was a unique player, if I have to say so myself, and Greninja was also one of the people that stayed under the radar and not pretty much interfering with the main causes of the game. Which, that is a good thing, if I have to say so myself. Between the other All-Star candidates for this season, Greninja was one of the best. Will Greninja win this season and actually see if he could actually surpass the rest? Let's see if he can. Alright, we're almost done, so stay in there. For the rest of the All-Stars, I think you'll be surprised. Or not. Alright, Veterans vs. Newcomers time. For our first Veterans vs. Newcomer All-Star, we have Derek Rosenthal, our Season 5 champ. He is probably the best winner that had the gameplay by far, if I have to say so myself. So Derek is actually going to be one of the best All-Stars here. And knowing how he played, he's going to make sure that this game is still going to go in his favor. And no, he's not backing down. It's all for himself. Can Derek actually make sure that he can play the more impressive game? Let's see if he can. Well, I believe so, but hey. Alright, coming right up next, we have our runner-up, Natsu Dragon. People say that Natsu was robbed for his win, but either way it goes, it would have been a great winner nonetheless. And Natsu, as a runner-up, he did pretty dang well. He pretty much made a redemption, and he pretty much made it here for Lucy. So, that's a plus. And Natsu pretty much did a great, magnificent social game, so I'm pretty proud of him to be here. But can Natsu actually achieve his win this time? Let's see if he can. Next up, we have one of the Otanokoji twins. Yes, we have Hibiki. Now, Hibiki was one of the puppets controlled in this season, but she really came afar, receiving 5th place. And Hibiki did really well, if I have to say so myself. Hibiki really had one of the good old storylines within this season, and that pretty much is just what we need. So, Hibiki is here to see if she can actually make sure that nothing gets in her way, and she can do it all for herself. Will she? Let's see. And, of course, we can't have Hibiki if we can't have Kennedy. Yes, one of the main villains this season. She might have had a little bit of a rough start for her first ever debut season, but she's going to turn it all around. Because she's not backing down, she's going to have a main strategy. And now with Hibiki leaving her side, looks like she's all alone. So what will be her main course? What will Kennedy do? Well, let's see what she does under the shadows. And for our last Season 5 All-Star, we have Ace, our 10th placer. Even though he got out first in the merge, Ace had a magnificent social game when it came to this game. And Ace did really well, even though still 10th place. But still, that is still great nonetheless. And we're here to see if Ace can reconnect with Shantae. Will this be very possible? It may be so, but let's see how long it could take. And last but not least, we're here to announce our Island Homecoming All-Stars. Let's get to it. First, and obviously, we have our Season 6 winner, Kafka. Now, Kafka was a great winner as well, comparing to the rest. So, I believe that she deserved her win, obviously, and now she's here to compete again to see if she could achieve a second win, with her main strategy just being working with the rest and keeping it low. So, will Kafka manage to make sure that she can succeed in getting a win again, or can she just manage to succeed in gaining more attraction? Let's see. Next up, we have our Season 6 runner-up. We have Jin Kazuma. Jin was a great runner-up and a great player, despite him beating Armor Rouge and Yusuke in his own tactic. And here he is, ready to see if he can win with his second chance. Will Jin manage to succeed in actually getting a win this time? Let's see. For our next Season 6 All-Star, it's quite obvious. We have Armor Rouge, one of our main villains of this season. Now you might say, oh, Armor Rouge had plot armor, but still, Armor Rouge still really played people like a fiddle, and he's here to do it yet again. But Armor Rouge is not playing around when it comes to this. He is going to make it work. And he, even though he got quietly exposed, he's still not backing down. He's going to make this game feel like a living hell like he did back in Island Homecoming. So will he actually succeed in a win? Let's see. Next up, we have someone that pretty much did really well. And I can't believe that they're an all-star, but I mean, hey, they kind of deserved it. We have Levi. Levi was a player that actually took accountable with his actions and pretty much went with the majority that he went with. And that was great with him because he actually managed to pretty much get here in this exact predicament. And Levi actually played one of those smarter moves with staying in the right amount of group people. And being one of Armor Rouge's sidekicks, this is why he's here. So, is he here to win it? And will he actually win? Well, let's see if Levi can succeed. And last, but certainly not least, we have Cynthia. Despite Cynthia receiving 9th place in this season, Cynthia was still a great player. She managed to be one of the most underdogs that I've seen within the season, and trying to call Armor Rouge once and for all, but still failing nonetheless. But still, she had lots of great allies, and that was great for her social game. And Cynthia is here to see if she can actually win this season, and actually see if she can beat Armor Rouge to her own doom. So, will this actually happen? Let's see if she can succeed. And there you have it. This is our current All-Star cast. Now, some of these All-Stars may be switched out over time once I overthink it, but this is what we have so far. And now we just have 3 more seasons to go, and then our All-Stars cast will be completely set. Now, nothing's going to change for now, but still, as time passes, it may change once in a while. So, you guys might see a little bit of changes when this season comes around. Alright, enough with me. Now it's time to let our next person announce the 11th season. Go ahead.
Now we get on to season 11 of Ultimate Paper Battle. And this season's called Fans vs. Flops. Whoa, what's fans versus flops, you may ask? Well, you know, it's like kind of like fans versus favorites, but instead of the favorites, we got those flops, aka the contestants who are robbed, who did not do good, or who did mid in their respective seasons. You know what I mean? Anyways, let's get on to, first, let's get on to the fans team. The fucking fans team, you know. Well, first up, we got Ibuki Modia from Danganronpa. Second, we got Ai Hoshino from Oshinoko. Third, Lapis Darkness from, a VTuber. She's a VTuber. After that, we got Gundam Tanaka from Danganronpa. Yeah, I know, it's beautiful. Next up, we got Saul Goodman from Breaking Bad. Wow, I mean, the first 5, they'd be really sick for this one. After our Saul Goodman, our Goodman right here, we got Gru from Despicable Me. After that, we got Raiden from Metal Gear. Not Raiden, Shogun from Genshin Impact. Raiden from Metal Gear. Okay, now we're getting on the same page. After that, we got Guardians of the Galaxy, Rocket Raccoon. And after our Rocket Raccoon guy, we got Blitz, or Blitzo, from Hell of a Boss. After Blitzo, we got Milk from Food Fantasy. Fry is next, aka the one and only GOAT from Kid Cosmic. After Fry, we got Byleth from Fire Emblem 3 Houses. After Byleth, we got Jotaro Kujo from JoJo, the Bizarre Adventure Part 3! Oh my god, I'm like going crazy with this cast. No joke. Then after that, we got Shoshiro Botan. We got Shishiro Botan. Like Lapis, we could see our VTubers going into the mix in this season. Ryuji Sakamoto's next from Persona 5. We got Joker, who already competed it before. Now let's see his game for Ryuji. Next up, VJ from Reality Resort. After that, we got Tails, Miles Prower, Sonic's bestie, aka the trio, Sonic and Knuckles. Wow, that one's good. Sub-Zero from Mortal Kombat is up next. Let's just see how he could do in this season, you know what I mean? After that, we got Chance. Whoa, you may not recognize this render. Yeah, basically, this character, Chance. A Roblox game, Forsaken. Yeah, he's from a Roblox game, I'm not kidding. And our last player on the fans team, we got Beatrix from Zom 100. And yeah, this is all the fans that we got so far. Now, let's get on to our flops. Basically my favorite cast of the flops. You know, I'm not kidding, I'm not lying, I'm not playing this one. Now let's just get on to our flop side, aka the best team ever. Our first flop from our OG Season 1 and World Tour, we got Uzi Dorman. Well, if in context, she unfairly got eliminated because of, you know, her past reputation in previous seasons. But let's just see if she can turn this around. And let's hope for the best for Uzi. Next up, from World Tour and Veterans vs. Newcomers, we have Maggie Spletzer. Well, last time she competed, she got the first boot instead of making it to the merge in her first season, aka World Tour. Will she actually make an improvement and splat this competition down for SMG4 Mario and SMG4 Cast and its crew? We'll have to see. Next up, for Veterans vs. Newcomers, Lucy Harfilia is one of our competitors. She got out in this tiebreaker, you know, which caused her to flop exactly. But can she actually improve and put up a fight like last time? Well, maybe not last time, but with no problems at all. Yeah, I know. Let's see if she can actually do this for this season. Okay, next up, for Season 2, rep on the flop side, we got Amy. She was, you know, extremely forgettable in her first season. She was the second boot in Season 2, of course. But for this one, could she actually have a chance to redeem herself? And will she not get taken down for being forgettable? Let's just hope to see and find out. Next up from the OG Season 1, we got Colton Gustafsson. He could have got a better record if it wasn't for that stupid tiebreaker. But however, Echoes of Paradise, another season, over on the left. Will he get his chance in Echoes of Paradise? We'll have to see. But however, he lost in a tie, of course, because something happened to him. But however, will he turn this around? For Colton Gustafsson, we'll have to see and find out. Next up, we got a Season 2 and a Veterans vs. Newcomers rep, Finn the Human. Well, in context, Finn the Human kind of eliminated himself in Season 2, you know, for obvious reasons, but sucks for him to be the second boot. He had to come back after that stupid slip-up. Will he make his chance in this season? We'll have to see, find out. Next up, from Season 2 and World Tour, we have Molly McGee, an early booter, twice in back-to-back seasons. What a pain for Molly McGee. But she can make her way through the top and actually could redeem herself. Let's actually find out and see what the other flops. Anyways, coming in from World Tour alongside Molly McGee, We got Sherbert Cookie from Cookie Run Kingdom. I thought he's from Oven Break. No joke. He didn't really have a lot, kind of like Amy, but hopefully he can actually step up and actually do a lot better than before. Let's hope for the best. Next up, we got an unexpected Season 1 flop. Holy shit, dude. We got his own cost of elimination, Jumbo Josh. My favorite contestant ever, no joke. Yeah, I mean, he was kind of robbed in a way that he could flop, but can he actually do a lot better and not actually be stupid, basically roaring at others? That's his motive, I'm not kidding. Yeah, that's kind of it. Let's see what happens. Now from Season 2, we got Gwen from Total Drama Island. Well, she didn't really have a lot to say, or a lot to basically step up in her game, and basically her likability, but this is her second chance to redeem this season. Could she actually do well this time? Let's actually see. Now we got our triple seasoner from Seasons 1, 2, and 3, aka World Tour. We got Patrick Star, another one of my favorite contestants ever. I'm not joking. Unbelievably, he got early boot in every one of his seasons. I'm not kidding. I'm not lying. I'm not making up jokes. But this is his 4th season to actually do a lot better. Will he do better than just, like, I don't know, play around to cause himself the elimination? I hope so. And our final flop coming in from Season 2. My favorite character ever, Alto Goldfield. From being the first boot to rejoining in Season 2, but how did he got out? He actually could have had potential. That kind of sucks for Alto because he basically just rejoined just to get eliminated. That's crazy. But this could be his chance to do a lot better. Similar to Patrick Star and Jumbo Josh. Let's just finally hope for the best. And that's our cast so far. Remember, more flops could change over time as the season moves on. Or maybe it could get switched out. Or maybe they could do better than they do in previous seasons. And other spots will be filled once more seasons come along. Heck, that could happen. Let's move on to Keiki to introduce the next season.
Alright everyone, now it's time to announce the next season up for reveal. Now, this one's a classic amongst themes throughout paper shows alike, so this one might be expected for some, but it's a very new concept, that's for sure. Our 12th season is revealed to be Ultimate Paper Battle, Brains vs. Bronze vs. Beauty. For this season, we have 36 contestants in total, 12 representing each side, some veterans and some newcomers. It's a great mix to think about, but let's reveal who's on each side, starting with the Brains team. Our first person revealed to be in the Brains team is Akinator. Will the know-it-all get far in this season? We'll have to see for ourselves. Next up, we got Noah from Total Drama Island. Will he manage to outrun the rest? That's up for fate. Now, we got Marcus from Reality Resort. Can Mr. Impatient make sure he can do well? Let's hope so. Next brain is Ray Makaru. Will the super high school level professor dominate the game? We'll have to find out and see. Next up, we got Makima from Chainsaw Man. Will her manipulative genius self be enough to surpass the rest? We'll have to wait and see. Now, up for the running, we have Walter White from Breaking Bad. Will his chemistry, brilliance, and cunning strategies lead him to victory? We'll find out for sure. Next, stepping into the spotlight, it's the guy, Mega Man himself. Will the quote-unquote supervillain make this game his own? We don't know for sure. Following up, now we got our tech-savvy, Coco Bandicoot. Will this matcher of gadgets come up on top? We'll find out soon for sure. And now, making his grand entrance, we got Ludwig von Koopa from the Super Mario universe. Will this devious Koopaling go far enough to be devious amongst his fellow competitors? Only the performance can tell. And hey, let's now welcome back a familiar face to the brain side. From Season 7, we got Reagan Ridley from Inside Job. Will Reagan overtop the rest with her experience or by inventions? We gotta find out. And lastly, the last person from the brain side, we got return of a potential wild card. Welcome back, Rick Sanchez! Last time he competed in Revenge of the Island. he didn't do so well. But this will be the season, the one he succeeds in. Or not. Let's see if it's otherwise. And that is the brain side. Let's move on to the bronze. For our first person on the bronze team, we got Kahil Red Fox from Fairy Tail. Will the Iron Dragon Slayer use his strength to get around here? We'll have to see. Next up, we got the Divine Dragon herself. We have Aleer. Will she be successful enough to beat the rest? Let's see. Now, we got a familiar face returning to unleash some serious power. We got Mark Grayson, aka Invincible, back from his second season after Echoes of Paradise. He's ready to make his comeback. Can he bring the strength against the rest in the competition yet again? Next up, we have Rimuru Tempest. Don't let him fool you, since he is experienced in combat after all. Will you do well like the rest? Next up, with our lightning fast kicks, we got the one and only Cammy White. Will her trained spirit make her get far? Only one way to find out. Now, we have the Master of Blades himself. We got Roronoa Zoro from One Piece. Will the legendary three-sword style swordsman make his way to the top or get lost? We just have to see. Next up, we got Traveler from Genshin Impact. Will this determined hero with his ability of different powers make his way around? We gotta find out. Next, with his classic self, we have Vegeta from Dragon Ball. Will the Prince of all Saiyans be able to get past everyone else? That's up to fate. Now, with another fighter with legs of steel, we have Chun-Li. Can she strike the competition with pure force? Let's see, otherwise. Next, we have Inosuke Hashibara from Demon Slayer. Can this chaotic guy get his true force in the competition? Now, for our next person, back for his third season, we got Shulk. After a rough start in Island Homecoming and coming back in Echoes of Paradise, Shulk is here to prove that the third time's a charm. Will this season be the one to finally make him champion? We'll have to see. And for our last Brawn member, the absolute powerhouse, we have Katsuki Bakugo. Can his explosion quirk make him seem worthy against the other Brawns? Well, let's hope for the best. And that's it for the Bronze team. And now, finally, onto the Beauties! The first person on the Beauty team making her grand return is Lucy Heartfilia from Fairy Tail. She isn't a stranger amongst the rest, as she has faced veterans versus newcomers, but got out early, but making a return in Fans vs. Flops and back here. Will she be able to pass the competition easily this time around? We'll find out. Now, we got the Beauty himself, it's Prince Charming! Will his charm around the rest give him a far game? We'll see. Next up, we have Nami from One Piece. Will our Master Navigator and Smart Mind make sure she goes far? Let's hope. Next up, we got Kizuna Tomorrow. Will our super high school level cheerleader make it far in her own style? Let's hope. Next up, we got the sneaky type, Shell from the Road to El Dorado. Even with her striking looks, will her quick thinking come into play against the rest? Let's see. Next up, we got Haley from Stardew. Will this queen manage to pass her way throughout the game? Now, next up in the running, we got Luca from Alien Stage coming through the game. Will he make sure to carry the Alien Stage reps further out with his amazing singing? Let's see if he can do it. Now, we got someone with a sharp mind. We have Yoko Kurama from Yu Yu Hakusho. Will he make sure this game could be his own control? Let's find out. Next up, we have the cat MILF herself, April. Will she be dashing enough to make people fall for her per usual? Well, that can definitely be something otherwise. Next up, we got Mrs. Gateway herself, Windy Gateway. Will this intelligent great dancer of an aunt rise up in her own gameplay? Let's see if she can. Next up, we got the one and only princess of the Mushroom Kingdom, Princess Peach. Will her lovable self-hub person make sure she rocks her game out of the park as another Super Mario rep? And last, but not least for the Beauty team, we have Ami Kawashima from Toradora. Known as popular model and performer, she can really have it what it takes to surpass everyone else in the game instead of showing off. We'll find out. And there you have it. This is the final cast for the season. No changes will be made, unless if it's necessary. Now, let's move on to the next season. This is going to be announced by NASA.
Okay, with that season done, let's move on to our next season. Solo Survival. Anyone, but that was enough to cast of that. First off, we got Rad. Someone did request it. If you know who you are, you know. Anyways, next one, Black Star. You guys, some of you guys know Black Star. Well, I hope some of you guys do, but yeah, Black Star. Next is what the hell you say your name? Yeah. Next is Yami. You guys should know Yami, of course. So yeah. Next is Shinjuki. Let me know if I got that wrong. Anyways, next is Alexander. The boxer. That's all from before, but hey, we'll see what can you do for that season. Next, one of my favorite Titans, Robin. Yeah. And next is James. So, yeah, not really much to say about James, but I'll see what can you do. Next is Dante. Dante been in like a lot of his shows lately, so we'll see how good he's doing this one. And got one of the total drama characters, Tyler. Yeah, Tyler's in the season. I don't know how he should be in the season, but we'll see how he do. Next is Let's Explode from Invincible. I still like Invincibles, and the rest is okay characters, so we'll see how can he do. Next is Fall. Fall's such a good character, maybe to compete, but how good will he do? Let's find out. Next is Gino, once again, whatever. Gino, I'll say he's one of my second favorite Mario characters, so I'm actually hyped to see how can he do for his season. Next is Shuigi. I think that's how you say it? Yeah. Next is Ryusen. I don't know what to say, so yeah. Next is Akane. You guys should know who Akane is, I hope. Next is Dodger. Fire Emblem, I think. Yeah. Dodger. I'm actually hyped to see what Dodger can do in this season. So, we'll see what she got. Next is Nike-san. Personally, she's like one of my favorite characters from that series too, from the anime. So, I'll see how she do. Next is Molly. I actually don't know her, so with that, let's continue. Next is Dorian. I said he's an okay character to compete, but well, what he do for this season? Next is Shockingly Talking Ben. I did not see Talking Ben in his show, so just we'll see how good he could do for the season. Maybe. Next is Joel. I think. Yeah, Joel. So yeah, I actually don't know him, so we'll see how this go. Yeah. Next is Pen. Pen, you guys should know Pen for BFB and others, and maybe a little bit of Teapot. But with this season, how will season 2 with the cast were introduced, so we'll see how Pen do good. Next is Toon Link. So you guys should know Toon Link, I hope. Next is Shiro. Next is something. If I say it wrong, don't blame me. Anyway, next is Nora Cleveland. Yeah, don't know about her either. Next is Binky. Which you're gonna do fast though. Next is Lily. You guys should know who Lily. I hope. So, yeah. And last but not least, Ren. And that's the cast. I hope you guys are hyped for this season. I'm actually hyped for it too. So, let's go on to the next one.
Now we're on to season 14, aka the one and only, the greatest, the most amazing season you've ever seen in the whole freaking world. Ultimate Paper Battle, Sanctuary of Strife. Now, we'll get to this cast, but to make things simple, there's going to be a bunch of mysterious but crazy things that are going to happen. Wow, I mean, one thing can change your mind entirely. But with that in mind, we'll get to see our cast. Starting off from the number 1, the only Edward Elric from Full Metal Alchemist. Next up, we got Gen from Dr. Stone. Third, we got the GOAT, the freaking GOAT, Nicki Minaj, because who do I think Lady Gaga was gonna be in this season? Imagine her and her Robloxian. But yeah, Nicki Minaj. Next up, we got Your Forger from Spy X Family. Next up, we got Blake Powers. Well, if some of y'all don't know Blake Powers, but for this one, yeah, he's one of Colton's friends, like Emmy, J. Lee, all of that. Just for those reasonings, whoever Blake is looking at, what is he looking at? Freaking Frankie! Super! From One Piece, yeah, Frankie from the GOAT from One Piece. He's one of our Straw Hats who's competing. Since, Luffy had already competed in Ultimate Paper Battle previously. But now since hopefully more Straw Hats are coming. Please, I'm begging you, Lightning, I'm begging you. Alright. Anyways, we got Heavy Weapons Guy from Team Fortress 2. Yep. The one and only Heavy. Well, let's see what Heavy could do in this situation. Maybe have a rivalry with Frankie? I don't know. We'll have to see. Next up, we have a Robloxian who's competing this season. We have the creator, the creator of Lightning, aka the Lightning Rocks. Yeah, this is one of the OCs, one of Lightning's Robloxians. You've probably seen some of his characters before here and there on this channel, but there's a Robloxian's here. Let's see how far he can make it. Next up, we got Morgan from Deathstalkers. Next up, after Morgan, we got Asuka Langley Soryu from Neon Genesis Evangelion. Right after Asuka Langley Soryu, we got Aventuri from Honkai Star Rail. Wow, I mean, I really like him being in this season. Dude, I would imagine seeing him do a lot better. Or maybe he could actually be something in this season. Just really. We got Rouge the Bat from Sonic the Hedgehog. After that, we got Mondo, aka Mondo Owada from Danganronpa. And then we got Nessa from Pokemon. Well, can Nessa keep up with their game? After Nessa, we got Johann Liebert. Wow, from Monster. Well, let's just hope that Johann Liebert does amazing this season. I'm begging this one. And I'm really begging. Okay, enough of the begging. We got Lelouch. Lelouch from Code Geass. Well, you already know what happened with the two, Johann and Lelouch. But to put this in context, well, I can't say. I already got redacted. I'm sorry. Okay, enough of my nonsense. Next up, we got Lair from Mega Man. Well, sure, she's one of the few characters that will represent as an underdog. But will she make it far in this season? We'll have to see and find out. After that, we got Fitz. Well, if you don't know who Fitz is, it's a character created by OC the coin. Put in perspective. Let's see how they can do in this season. Maybe they can make friends here and there, maybe have a competitive spirit in this season. Well, we'll see and find out. Marks is next, from Kirby. Sure, Marks could be innocent and all, if he's innocent, let's see his open. Let's see how he could do in this season. Maybe it can turn things around. Well, we'll see and find out. Next up, we got Tabby. Tabby from Camp Camp. Well, sure, she may have some interesting aspects in her game eventually when it comes him, but we'll see and find out. Next up, we got two representatives from Danganronpa or Danganronpa, another. We got first of all, we got Kako, and then after that, we got Yuki. Let's see how the two can do in this season. We'll have to find out eventually. Next up, after Yuki, we got Gumball Watterson. Wow, I mean, that's a good character for him, Gumball Watterson. Since his show got back a little recently, let's see how chaotic and social that he could do in this season. After that, after Gumball, we got Movie Peach. Since Movie Mario and Movie Luigi had competed before, let's see how Movie Peach could do with her tomboyish attitude. Sure, she is the princess of the Mushroom Kingdom, but this movie, Peach may have the ability to have more aspects and more character to her eventually. Alright, enough of that. After that, we got Solo from Dragon Quest. Yeah, that's cool. After that, we got Sam from Stardew Valley. Wow, I mean, I think Sam is like pretty much like, top 10 favorites in my opinion, in this cast so far. This is just cast wise, this is not like playstyle wise. Okay, after that, we got Merlin Rosenall, the son of Derek Rosenall. Let's see how Merlin can do in this fancy season. We'll keep it up with the most mysterious things ever. Sounds a bit familiar? Maybe not. Maybe you do. We got our last three, but next up, Monster Girl from the hit show Invincible. Alright. After that, we got, one of the Huntrix girls who one of them had already cough about to compete. I'm sorry, I'm like too fanboying. I mean, I'm crazy, We got Mira from K-pop Demon Hunters. And our last competitor who's in this season is Hawks from My Hero Academia. And well, this is the cast for Ultimate Paper Battle, Sanctuary of Strife. Bro, if you think I was gonna say Ultra, I mean, I probably did say it, but hey, at least we came through with this season. Season 14, here we go.
Hello everybody, it's Hatterene, and I'm here to announce the very last season for all of you today, known as our 15th season. For this season, it has a very unique style to it. It'll be sure to be fun to see the season full action. Today, I'll be revealing the season, known as Ultimate Paper Battle, Illusions of Trust. This season will have 36 fresh-baked new contestants ready to compete in the following season. Now, let's get to the cast, shall we? For our very first contestant coming to the season, we got the mascot of Mortal Kombat. We have Scorpion. Will he be able to free his way throughout this competition? We'll have to see. Next up, we got the ultimate horror fanatic herself. It's Veronica. Will she be able to let her fantasies make her go out far? Let's find out soon. Next up, we got our senator from Metal Gear. It's Senator Armstrong. Can this American individual make his way around the game? Let's see. Now, we got one of our specially known Onis. The one, the Oni, the head honcho of the Arataki game. we have Arataki Ito. Can our lovable Oni make sure he can take the crown of this game? Let's find out for sure. Next up, we have a student council president join the game. We have Kanade, or Angel, if you like to refer to her as that way. Can this afterlife girl make sure she can get far in this game? Let's find out. Now, introducing the one and only, the idol of pride himself, Jupiter Abeus. Can the Prince of the Stars stand on top from the rest? I really hope so. Next, we got the super high school level wizard, Mikado. Can this wizard manipulate his way through the game easily? Let's find out. Next up, we got our sneaky little troublemaker himself, Karma Akabane. Can he be great enough to face the rest? Well, I sure think so. Now for our next person. It's the ultimate fashionista, Junko Anashima. Can our mastermind be able to be good enough to show enough to spare towards the rest? We'll have to find out and see. Next up on the list, we got one of the 7 evil exes from Scott Pilgrim, the half ninja, Roxy Richter. Can this lesbian make sure to show her exes who's boss? Let's see if she can take it to the test. Next, known as the ultimate personal stylist, another to spare time rep, we got Levi Fontana. Without feeling empathy, can he feel how to win the game by himself? Let's find out. Next, we have our lovable werecat. We have Toralei Strife. Will she be able to succeed in keeping her popularity? Let's see. Next up, from Fire Emblem, we got Robin. Can this fighter of a warrior manage to outlast the rest? Let's see from the season. Next, we got the fox sin of greed here, Bond. With his power of immortality, can he manage to go around without breaking the deed? Let's see. Now, with one of our known blades, coming from the Xenoblade series, we have Mithra. Next, with another Danganronpa rep joining the game, we have Kokichioma. Can the ultimate supreme leader hold his reputation against everyone else? Let's see if he's got this. Now, our next Castlevania rep joining the game is Simon Belmont. Can our precious vampire hunter rock this game out of the park? Let's see. Now, coming from the 7 Deadly Sins series, we have Moleskula joining us. Can the 10th commandment of faith make her appearance shown? Let's see. Another The Spare Time rep is joining the season as well. Our third. That being Xander Matthews. Can the ultimate rebel not cause too much chaos this season has to cost him? Let's hope not. Next up, we got Zero Suit Samus from the Metroid series. Can she take up this competition the hard way without taking any creatures down? Let's see if this game is for her. Next up, one of the geniuses of taking over the Death Note, we got Light Yagami. With his good sense of knowledge, will this help him succeed in getting far from this competition? Let's see for the better. Next up, with a guy who has created his own clan and one of the strongest in the entire world, we have Satoru Gojo. Will this game influence him to stay underneath the radar at all times? He might do so, but the game will show otherwise. Next up, we have a savior in Night City. It's David Martinez. With another Cyberpunk Edgerunners rep here, can David actually stand out from the rest? Let's see. Next up, competing just to have fun and to win for his brother, we have Zane. With him trusting everyone, can he make sure that he can look around and tell the real allies he makes to survive? Let's hope. Next, a chill and most helpful Kong around, we have Funky Kong. Can he roam his way around in a chill breeze? Let's find out. Now, we got the most mischievous kid of them all, Fiore. Can she keep up the nice act with everyone else any longer? Let's see if it is otherwise. Next up, one of the beast pirates and ruler of the Udon region, we got Queen. Can we see the real side of Queen taking his full dominance against the rest? We must see. Next up, we got Joseph from SML. With Junior joining back all the way from the start, it's now Joseph's time to compete. But will he see the real problems and stay aware, or just stay clueless? Next up, a follower from the Mushroom Kingdom, we got Wiggler. As a fellow enemy, will he stand on his ground? Let's find out. Next, a villain from the Mario franchise, we got Dementio. Will his former magician get his way how he wants in the game? Let's find out. Next up, we got another ruling villain. It's King K. Rool striking his way. Will his plans make him feel like he could stand out from the rest? Or will they flunk every time? Next up, we got the troll himself, Carcat Vantas. With him being a muted-blooded troll, can this really make him as threatening to everyone else where they least expect it? Or will he flop like always? We'll see. Now, we got the legendary swordsman himself, the one and only Link. Can he manage to fight his way through everyone else in the blink of an eye? Let's find out for ourselves. Next up, a fellow survivor from the Squid Games. We got Seong Gi-hoon. Can he navigate his way throughout the game like he has in his past experience with games like this? We'll have to find out. Next up, a kid that holds a special power of turning into a dragon. We got Jake Long. With his ability, will this make him feel like he could stand out with how he can? Maybe, maybe not. And last but not least, a monster cat who has usually been mistaken for a witch. We have Blair. With her having multiple abilities, will she be able to catch up with the rest? Let's see if she can. And there you have it. This is the complete cast for Illusions of Trust. This cast is currently locked in, but changes will be adjusted in the future if needed. Now, with that being out of the way, let's give it back to Lightning for further details.
Well, there you have it. There were all the seasons that will be upcoming next for Ultimate Paper Battle. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this direct because with the help of several other people, this was a great success. And to be honest, I'm excited for these upcoming seasons, for most of them. Pretty much all of them in that case, because all these casts have unique themes and also great amounts of people in them. So I'm pretty sure that I'm excited to see how these will turn out. And I would just like to say, if you were watching to the end, I really appreciate it because this took me a bit to work on. And I mean it. As for this is the first ever one, it may feel like it was a tight stretch. And right now, even this might be premiering once I'm on vacation, but it was an honor to make the first ever direct of mine, and I would just like to thank everyone that participated in helping with a certain season, and some people that picked out some picks. So, I would just like to say that, and thank you for watching this direct. I'm excited to see how these seasons will turn out once again, and stay tuned for Whispers of the Wild because production is currently in session. Stay tuned, and Lightning Rocks is out. Peace.